Thando, and we have surpassed the 14,000 subscriber mark. That means we have a few new voices on our comment section, and welcome. I hope you'll stay. Seeing as how we've got a few new people, I figured a little game of true or false would be the perfect game to play so that the new members can get a little bit of intel as to who they're subscribed to. I put up a question on my Insta story, and so that's where we're getting our assumptions from. If you don't follow me on there, go ahead and go follow me, because that's where I communicate mostly with you guys. For some odd reason, the community tab isn't as poppin' for me on here, but I'll try to use it a little bit more. But yeah, follow me on there so that you don't miss this kind of content. I particularly live there also. Okay, cool. Let's get onto the game. You can totally play with me on the other side of the screen, and before I answer that whether the question is true or false, you can just see how well you have me figured out. Yes, let's get into it. I have my questions over here, obviously. It's not a lot of questions, so we should get through this fairly quickly. Yes? Okay, first question. It's not a question, it's an assumption. Are you open to collaborative work outside of your everyday job? Of course I am. In actual fact, I was just working with a new app that's coming out very soon. They're launching it very soon, and it's called Zwip. And it was very exciting. I'm still excited for future work with them. So yeah, that's totally true. See, nice and easy one. Next question. It's a mixed masala of questions, which I kind of like. So there's no order to these questions. I can't even remember who posted them, which is good. That's what I like about Instagram. I can tell you off without embarrassing you if I need to. And it's just going to be between you and I. But everyone's watching, but they don't know it's you. So you don't gotta feel embarrassed if you feel like I'm a bit harsh, which I never am. Anyway, next question. It's not a question, it's an assumption. And I can only confirm or deny whether it's true or false. Thando, get with the program. Anyway, it says you are dominant in a relationship. I can kind of see why people think that. But to be truthful, I'm actually very much in the middle. I certainly would never be in a relationship with a person who is over-domineering over me. But equally, I definitely wouldn't be in a relationship with somebody who's hella submissive. To elaborate a little further on that, I really hate being submissive, but I really like it when somebody tries to get me to submit. I hope that answers the true or false question. It's false. It's false. I'm not dominant at all, but I'm not submissive either. Next assumption. You are an introvert. That is somewhat true. I'm not an introvert in the Google definition, which let's pull it up actually, of what an introvert is, because Google says, hang on a sec, I'll pull it up just now. An introvert is a shy, reticent person. I'm not shy, I'm not reserved, I'm not quiet, but I am introverted in the psychological version, the second explanation, which is a person who's predominantly concerned with their own thoughts and feelings rather than with external things. I prefer to spend lots of time by myself. I really enjoy my own company, contrary to popular belief. I don't seek out social interactions with people solely because that drains energy out of me instead of replenishing me with energy. And I find extroverts gain energy and they get energized by being around people. Like in a room of people, like in a social gathering situation, if we're not dancing and there's music, you won't find me being the one who's charging the, hey, let's play this game. Hey, let's talk about this topic. Hey, let's do this thing. Like let's eat this. Ooh, who wants, like I'm not that person. I'm a one-on-one person. Like I'd rather socialize with people in one-on-one engagements. So I am introverted in that way, but not necessarily in a quiet, reserved, shy. I'm not none of those things. So I used to call myself an ambivert rather, because people understand that better. Then there's no way this person that I watch on Instagram or on YouTube, who's so bubbly and so has such an outwardly personality, would be introverted. But obviously the internet is a very different thing to an interaction in person, isn't it? Yeah, so that's true. I am somewhat introverted. Next assumption is I have feelings for you. True or false? Only you can answer if that's true or false, sis. But I believe that to be true. Of course you have feelings for me. Uyazaz. The next one, the person decided to DM me instead of asking in the questionnaire thing. And they asked, will we ever see the person that makes your heart jump? We can see you're happy, but everybody needs some wow. Will we ever see the person that makes your heart jump? I don't know how to answer this question because it's twofold. Will we ever see the person that makes your heart jump? And then this person proceeds to say, we can see you're happy. So they mean presently, they think there's a person that makes my heart jump, and my heart jumping and me being happy is because of this person that makes my heart jump. I'm trying to analyze this question so I can answer it accurately. I am happy, but that has nothing to do with anyone else but me and my therapist. No, for real, I'm doing the work, and so you are seeing the person that makes the heart jump. It's me right now. But if you're asking if you'll ever see the person that I'm in a relationship romantically with, of course, yes, I am not opposed to sharing my love life online. As you all know, don't care, it's part of my journey. And if me and that person don't work out, still, I don't care. You'll know we've broken up, and I'll keep it moving. Next assumption, sine crush kuwe. So I think we meant sikubona umuhle kakhulu kodwa awuziboni kanjalo. What? Okay, to translate, this person says they have a crush on me. They see me as extremely or gorgeous, extremely beautiful or gorgeous, but I do not see myself in that way. I'm gonna have to put this down to answer this question and take a sip.
At the risk of sounding like an analog or a pick-me girl.
What possessed you to believe that? Let's debunk some untruths up in here. Just because you don't see me on social media every single day, every waking minute, reminding you how I think I'm beautiful and how much I love myself and how greatly I think of myself, does not mean that I don't think those things. It's just those things have never been my zone of insecurity. I've always known I'm beautiful since childhood. I've never had any doubts. I had a mirror and excellent eyesight. So it's just never been a thing that I had to work on. And I think in the past 4 years or so, there's been a wave of obviously pushing back against Western beauty standards and pushing back against just society at large, trying to dictate to individuals who's beautiful and who isn't. And as such, people now, spend time affirming themselves, telling themselves they're beautiful, and in turn letting other people know that they think they're beautiful, and as such, maybe they don't need validation from other people. Yeah, I've never had issues with that. Call it pretty privilege, if you will. Please be rest assured. I'm not oblivious to the fact that I walk this planet with this face. That is the most conceited thing I've ever said on this channel. Let's move on to the next assumption. The next assumption is you are glowing. That I am, and it's because I am doing the work, sis. I am actually actively working on my healing, being content with myself, being grateful, and yeah, just trying to be a little bit more graceful in being alive. I've been very belligerent in the past years. I've been very upset and angry and sad and all of the emotions that we shy away from feeling and addressing. But yeah, I think I'm growing into my own, and it shows in my aura. Thank you. Next one is a false. You sleep for 3 hours. Mina, I am what the members of parliament, such as Mbuyiseni Ndlozi, call sleepists. I am a sleepist. A lot of people suffer from sleeping issues, and I cannot even imagine how hard that must be. Not one of those people. I sleep a minimum of, not exaggerating, 10 hours a day. And if it's a bad day where I was busy and I didn't get time to nap during the day, then I'll get like 8 hours. But generally 10, 12 hours. I respect sleep. I love sleep. I'm talented in sleep. And also I'm a deep sleeper. Like I get under there. I'm a dreamer. Like, as in, like, I dream in my sleep and I remember my dreams very vivid. Like, I really enjoy that part of my life. And so false, I would die. I would be the worst person if I slept for 3 hours. Inni, nada. Not I. The next one is actually from the same person. Your shoe size is a 4. Mina. Look at these hands. I'm short, but I'm actually average height. It's just that good cleansing. So it looks as though my shoes are smaller than they are. But I'm actually a 5'6". It depends on the shoe. 4. It's not me. Okay. The next one is actually very interesting. You are anti-marriage, but pro-mothering. So you'd like to have a little ngwana. Again, let us debunk. Quick answer to that one. Both false. Definitely not anti-marriage. I'm not. I'm not pressed for marriage. I don't care for marriage. Marriage as it stands today is not forever, so why bother going through all of the hoops and loops and jumps, and like, it's not guaranteed that you're going to be there forever. So for me, it just makes it fickle, and the why for getting married for me is not an answer I have. So I don't care for it. What else? But I think the idea of marriage, oh my goodness, I think it's beautiful. I think it's wonderful. Obviously, like, modern idea of marriage, not medieval times, where you get married because your father wants a bridge with another family. No, I mean, getting married for love. Just the idea of finding somebody who backs you in whatever goals you have, who's here for you, who's here to be your partner in lifing, who's here to support, to cherish, to love, to stand up for, to protect till death, in that kind of commitment. I think that's amazing. But I don't know if human beings are capable of that. We are ever evolving, and if you don't evolve at the same time, in the same kind of direction almost, you're doomed. And it's just, it's possibly pessimistic of me, but I don't see it for us. So I think if you find somebody for that season of your life, whether that be 20 years or 5 or 7 or 3 or 72 hours in Kim Kardashian's case, then do that. But don't go at the altar and lie to Jesus. Let's not do that. So yeah, I have plenty of thoughts on marriage. It should be a video on its own, but it'll be an hour-long video that I would have to research and structure. But like, there's so many things and feelings and thoughts that I have about it, that as it stands land me on not getting married. Yeah, so but to answer your question, definitely you're wrong. I'm not anti-marriage. I am for marriage. Marriage is beautiful. And for those who dare and are courageous, do it. And then the addition to that question was, I would like a little Mwana. Love children. And in actual fact, I think I am really good with children. Children bring me joy. They're so cute. I love their laughter. I love their innocence. I love their inquisitivity. Is that a word? You know what I mean? And even the smaller things that people are turned off by kids, like the ukanga, how loud they are, ngola, those things I don't mind. But that's because I prefer them in a state where they don't belong to me and I'm not entirely responsible for them. I think it's a hectic job. It's not for me. I don't want it. Don't like that kind of challenge. Also, I suffer from just a never-ending existential crisis, and I would hate to participate in a human being coming here and feeling the things that I feel. When it comes to life and my irrational disdain for not being consulted on whether I want to take part in life or not. I also have a hectic fear of falling in love with a human being to that level. I think when you mother someone, you love them, well, depending on the person, and I think I would be that person, and you love them unconditionally and with your all. And the idea of that person being ripped from you, or that person getting hurt, just small things emotionally, I don't think I can survive that. I love hard, and the consequences of that, it just takes me years to recover from a broken love, a lost love, and I don't want to. I would rather spend that time doing me. So yeah, no, don't want kids. Definitely want to be an auntie, please. Everybody, make me an auntie, a godmother, an active one too. Just, I don't want to be solely responsible for human life. Yeah, that was loaded. Anyway, next one. Hopefully it's the last one. Oh, thank goodness, it's a simple one. It says, you are in a relationship. False. Do let me know what makes you think that in the comment section though. Yeah, okay, that was fun. That was a nice mix. I love questions. Not questions, assumptions. I hope you enjoyed that. And in the comment section, let me know why you believe in marriage and having kids. Please change my mind, someone. I hope you enjoyed that short little video, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.